What is going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Finally getting the video up. I promised last night. Well, that didn't happen. So today, Wednesday, it's my day off. Better time to do it. Got a little more time. So nonetheless, here it is. Big thank you goes out real quick to Aaron, as well as I believe Javi, that has set up the Facebook page for the league guys. So that's really cool. And then Aaron for getting the pick'ems updated. As you can see, I am 5 of 5. I am the all-knowing, all-powerful league manager, so don't question it. Anything I say is gold. Other than that, guys, now everybody's pick'em is up. Make sure you get your week 2 in there, get them in the books. Make sure you visit the week 2 matchup so you guys can comment on other matchups. You know, say who's going to win, click on the little vote box, and then obviously pick your pick'ems. Get the roster set, all that good stuff. So I can't believe it's already here. It's week 2. I mean, you know, we're chugging right along with the season. Everything's pretty much hitting stride. You know, we had our first trade in the league. I know there was a lot of, that wasn't really a good trade, and there was a lot of kind of rumble about it. But, you know, guys, like I said, I'm not going to be dictating trades this year. I really don't want to be the guy that's telling you how to run your team. So if there's a keeper out there that you want that you're willing to pay a higher price for, you know, that's fine. This isn't a year-to-year league where, you know, AP for, you know, I don't fucking know. A guy down, you know, that might fall down the draft boards like a Bishop Sankey. Say if he's just has a killer year, you know, you're not going to see an AP for him in a normal league. But this is my last year keeping AP. If he goes off, I might find value in that. If my team's not ready for the playoffs or going to make it, I might trade away for a keeper. So that's kind of cool, though. It opens up the opportunity for other teams to get a shot at an AP, a LaShawn McCoy, a Jamal Charles, guys that, you know, you normally wouldn't get if there was a normal one-year draft league. You know, you can coax an owner and a guy with gobs of potential to maybe get him if his team's not playing well. So other than that, guys, like I said, I'm just not going to be the one to dictate teams. The only time I'm ever going to veto a trade if it's obvious dumping or if there's just no direction on the trade. So really, other than that, guys, I've been very happy with the league so far. Everything seems to be hitting stride and working out pretty well. So let's just jump right into the week 1 scoreboard. We'll recap the week like we always do and then look forward to the week 2. So without further ado, last week I got my first victory against Nico, 98.6 to 92. Really came down to Monday night. If Joy Bell would have broke another one for a touchdown, he was running hard. I was pretty nervous, but got the win by 6.6 points. My high score was going to be Jay Cuddy with 18. I think the only person who didn't score double digits in my lineup was actually AP and Dennis Pitta. They were both like 9s. Other than that, everybody else was double, so I had no complaints. And Victor Cruz sucked at 2.4, but Cuddy led my squad. So Nico's leader, you know, Andrew Luck, I think we're going to see more of this going throughout the year. He had 26.7, led a great comeback against Denver. It was a great game. So that was his high score there. But Nico going to start out 1-1. Second matchup, real close matchup. You know, is almost a tough loss for Jared at 103. Lost to Aaron 1-0 with 105.7. So beat him by 2.7 points. I think, you know, the big disappointer for Jared was Eddie Lacy, who just couldn't get it going against Seattle. But nonetheless, he was led by Marshawn Lynch with 24.4. Aaron led by Matt Ryan with 31.4. Just an outstanding performance. Had like 440 yards for him. In the lowest score of the week, Brock and Dalton scored 61.9 to Javi's 88.8. Javi led by none other than Peyton Manning. We're going to hear that a lot this year. Brock was led by Matt Forte with 16.9. Pretty much did everything for the Bears, and they still couldn't win. But other than that, Brock didn't have much from anybody else. So tough week for him, but I'm sure he'll bounce back. Obviously, with the newcomer to the team, Alshon Jeffrey, I'm sure he'll be fine. Ashley put it on Mike Scott. 113.3 to 67.3. Mike really didn't have anything going other than DeMarco Murray for 18.3. Maybe Arian Foster for 10, but other than that, not too much on his squad. And then Ashley, you probably could have beat Mike with just 3 players, with Matt Stafford with 30, Calvin having had like 28, and then I'm not sure whether Shane Vereen might add like 16.3. So that would have pretty much beat Mike right there. Joe dropping another game. He's at another game. It's first of the year, but you know, starting out the season on the wrong foot. 68.8 to Jeff's league leading 117.4. Jeff got great production from Bell, but his leading score was Julius Thomas at 28.4. Had a sick game. Caught the first 3 TD passes of the game, so he lit it up. And Joe really couldn't get much off the ground. His studs pretty much let him down. He was led by Jeremy Macklin with 15.7. So looking forward to week 2, guys. Like I said, the weekly pick'ems are out, so hop on the boards, take a look at it, and get your votes out there. Starting off, we got me against Mike. Projected me at 114 to Mike's 104. Got Dalton, or I'm sorry, well, it's actually me and Eric. I just refer to myself. But me and Eric against Mike. Got Dalton and Brock going up against Jared. Brock is at projected 109. Jared's 118. You got Nico and Joe, the top two picks in the draft, going at it. Got Nico projected at 109 to Joe's 112. Got this is a big matchup here, actually. You got Aaron and Ashley, two pretty high-scoring teams from last week, going up against each other. You got Aaron projected at 102 to Ashley's 99, so another close one. And you got Jeff and Jobby going at it. Jobby projected at 112 to Jeff's ridiculous 123. So if you guys notice, I mean, everybody projected at 100 points or more except Ashley, and she's at 99. So we all know how this shakes out. That's how it was last week, and we saw some 60s. So that's the great thing, guys, is that this league, I think, is really close. I think Aaron hit it on the head the other night in the text message that this league is going to be closer than a lot of people think. It's going to be a lot like last year, where there's a 7 and 6 team. There's 4, 6, and 7 teams. We're going to beat each other up all year, and that's where I think the scheduling is really important. That was adjusted to fit with the interdivision schedules. I think ESPN did a fantastic job, so I have no complaints with the scheduling. Everything's going to work out just fine. So guys, make sure, if you have any questions, email me, text me, put it on the league page, do it in the group text, whatever, if you have any questions. But everything's running smooth so far. I'm really happy with the league this year. I think we've ironed out a lot of details. It was a lot more fun with the draft this year. Still like we did last year, just a lot of fun getting everybody together. So, enjoy it, guys. It's short, it's sweet, and it's amazing. So enjoy the fantasy this year. Get active on the trades. The waiver wire was not active like it usually was. I mean, there was a lot of pickups, but pretty much only a couple right at first thing in the morning. I know there's not really a lot of hot commodities out there, but the waiver wire wasn't too active first thing in the morning on Tuesday. So a lot of news broke, though. There's a lot of injuries, possible suspension lifting. So I mean, a lot of good stuff to read up, guys. There's just a lot of news breaking. I'm actually fingers crossed on Josh Gordon. If he comes back, watch out. So I'm just praying for that. Other than that, guys, have a great week. Football tomorrow, football Sunday, football Monday. It's the best sport on earth, so enjoy it. If you have any questions, let me know. Put it on the poll. But just stay active, guys. The activity's been fantastic so far, so let's keep that rolling through the season just to make the league a better experience. So you guys have a great week. I will be back here on Tuesday or Wednesday next week, hopefully with some good Week 2 winners. Have a good week, guys.